Is this a playground for the global elite, or a platform that is working wholeheartedly to save the world? The World Economic Forum is a mystery in itself. It's an international NGO without the practical power of organizations like the IMF or World Bank. Still, its annual summit in Davos, Switzerland, brings together a lot of influential figures. At their conferences, you can find economists, politicians, celebrities, and business leaders. Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we will find out why Economic Fourmm sparks controversies for multiple reasons. The problem with the World Economic Forum. The truth about the World Economic Forum is less sensational than conspiracy theories suggest, but it is still more concerning. There are serious questions, such as how the World Economic Forum became influential. What is its intended role? And importantly, do these conspiracies often hide the actual criticisms? As mentioned earlier, the World Economic Forum is unlike the World Bank or the International Monetary Fund. It focuses on global economics and development. The World Economic Forum is different. It was founded by Klaus Schwab, a business professor, as a small conference for European executives to learn about American business practices. Over time, it grew. Today, it focuses on global economic issues and attracts influential policymakers alongside business leaders. The World Economic Forum emphasizes that its Davos summit is a series of meetings rather than a traditional conference. Beyond Davos, the World Economic Forum funds research, promotes initiatives like the Trillion Tree campaign, and recognizes individuals for their positive global impact.
Today, I'm pleased to announce the United States will join 1 Trillion Trees initiative being launched here at the World Economic Forum. 1 trillion trees.
The World Economic Forum's nonprofit status requires substantial corporate funding. Companies pay hefty membership and admission fees to participate in the World Economic Forum's activities. This funding model raises concerns about the World Economic Forum's ability to maintain intellectual independence. Past meetings have focused on themes like sustainable capitalism and renewable energy, yet major fossil fuel companies are among its sponsors. This raises questions about the World Economic Forum's effectiveness. Critics point out that it is hypocritical for wealthy experts to fly to Davos in private jets to discuss saving the environment. It is also questionable why the Swiss government spends so much on security for this event. But the most confusing and concerning issue is that big companies go to Davos even if the policies discussed there might hurt their business. This points out that it is now what we see or hear. Although a lot of the discussions at Davos are available for free online, the real reason could lie in the private conversations. This theory has a reason to be backed. The event's high barriers to entry and the consistent list of selective, privileged groups neglect its mission to serve as a forum for diverse ideas. Typically, Davos attendees represent a repeating cast of faces from similar, privileged backgrounds. This elite environment limits the range of ideas and perspectives, potentially leading to solutions that don't align with the needs of the mass population. That is why public sentiment shifted over time. Instead of simply wanting insight into Davos discussions, some now circulate conspiracy theories. In 2020, the World Economic Forum focused on the Great Reset. The World Economic Forum vaguely explained this idea instead of having an open dialogue. This confusing explanation and the previous image of the World Economic Forum made people think about the Great Reset as a world domination event. The Great Reset was a thought experiment, exploring how the global economy could rebuild and become stronger after the pandemic. But do you think this was the sole reason behind the Great Reset? The challenge for World Economic Forum. The World Economic Forum needs to keep important people interested to stay relevant. Instead of explaining their ideas clearly, they used slogans like eating bugs and owning nothing, which sounded scary without more information. These slogans featured a leader whom many people already disliked, causing even more chaos. The people at the World Economic Forum are smart, especially the politicians who need to understand what the public wants. This makes it seem like they either don't understand regular people or are so powerful that they don't even care what people think. In reality, Davos isn't a secret villains meeting. It's a very public event where businesses and politicians can network and try to make their profits. But they're not plotting to disrupt the world. The real problem is that the World Economic Forum seems to be openly playing into people's fears about what the powerful might be planning up at that fancy meeting. The World Economic Forum's lack of transparency, sometimes out-of-touch ideas, and its elite image make it an easy target for suspicion. Do you think they are doing the actual work they are supposed to, Or are some of these allegations and conspiracies true? Tell us your thoughts in the comments below. To get more videos like these, make sure to subscribe to our channel. We will see you in the next one.